Hi, welcome back to another episode of Jim's Outdoors. I ain't been on the YouTube very much because there ain't been nothing going on. We finished that last tournament last year and I threw everything in the garages and said that's it for the year. But now it's the end of January, starting into February, it's time to start thinking about fishing. And I had a subscriber messaged me a couple days ago, and I don't check messages very often. I'm very bad at it, so I'm sorry it took a few days to get to reply to you. But he said something about putting seats in the back of his Crestliner. He has one of these boats. So, as luck would have it, I actually have my boat tore apart. I started working on it earlier today. I got to put a fuel separator in for this new engine, and I'm going to put it down in the battery hold, but I had to remove the plywood top from around the fuel tank in order to get to the fuel line to be able to hook this all up. So I have the whole back of this boat disassembled, which it ain't that hard. It's just there's some screws and there's some bolts with nuts. So combination of the two, 10 minutes with a good drill, you can have this all pulled out. But I wrote him, here we'll just show this real quick. So that's what looks underneath, and I had to get to that fitting right there so I could take that fuel line off, and this is all covered so you couldn't get to it. So, but I'm gonna put this fuel separator right here, so I gotta carve some of this out and drill 2 holes. Whoop, I got the legs on here. But I got to drill 2 holes right here. I got them marked. I got cut a little bit of this foam out. And then I got to bolt that water separator in here, fuel filter, and then hook it in line, which basically it'll just come out of the tank, go in, come out, and come to this back side of this fitting right here. But anyhow, so that's the cavity. I told him there's about 4 inches between the plywood and this, but you got to watch for your filler neck. So it'd probably be easy to take this off. But here's what it looks like out. And this is how I'm out of my rod holders. So I got the rod holder plat, 4 bolts, and then here's the underside. I put a flat piece of aluminum in, and that's the bottom side of them bolts. But if you stay within a few inches, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to bolt them seats in. And I never did a video on my replacement seats, but that's one of them. I think they were $100. I don't remember if they came from Amazon or what, or where we got them, but that's the replacement seats. They're pretty comfortable. They just 4 screws on the bottom that mounted to that pedestal, but you can mount them 4 screws can easily go into that piece of plywood where I've got that, and then if you mount 1 seat here and 1 seat over there, I mean, you'll have something similar to the console that the new Crestliners have. And we'll put you back down here. And I have another new update. I just got this in. Let me get it. But we're also going to be installing this. I suppose I got it upside down. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. But here we go. We got the Garmin UHD 93 SV plus the transducer. So this is the last of the electronics upgrades. Took me a while to get this. It's $1,200 at Cabela's, but I didn't pay that. I got this off Amazon through Last Stop Tackle Shop. He got this in for me. So I got a little bit of a discount, but we get this. I ain't gonna film this fuel separator. It's just drilling 2 holes and hooking up 2 fuel lines and then putting the whole back of this boat back together. But I needed to tear this side of the boat off anyhow to run the lines for the new transducer. So I think we'll film that, but I ain't filming that water separator. I should have that done in about 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes, I'll have the deck back together. So I'll pick you up when I get that done. All right, I spared everybody the, and that was a little bit rough, but tearing all the side of this boat out, it's all put back together. All the floors are in. So I already ran everything. The last thing we're going to see here is it's mounted. I just clipped my windshield back on. And then this is nice. I ain't never had a cover before. And here it is. Oh, man. It's a happy day. Now we just got to find it in a day. There's something. Nope. Don't want to force it. Should just drop right in. Well, it's not surprising. This thing spot me the whole way. It's like it didn't want me to change it. Pop her in out here and then put her in. There we go. I just didn't want to break anything. Alright. Yeah, I'm so glad that windshield just got 2 tabs to pop on and off. Power up. Powering up. Bring you guys up here so you can get a better look. All you can see is the attic garage. Once you powered up, touch screen, United States, language, English, I hope. Store demonstration, off. I know somebody left that on. Wasn't me. Choose quick setup. Okay. Power boat. Minimum safe depth. 3 feet. Which we're going to go less than that. No, I don't need that going on. Vertical clearance. Other. I don't know. 0, 3 feet. Good enough. Boy, they sure ask you a lot of questions on this thing. It ain't like that other one. Let's say 500 feet. 3 minutes. Like so. I can hook the gauges up to this thing too. I didn't see that cording in the box. Sonar. Wow, look at that. You can got a flasher. Back. Let's see what the gauges look like. Ain't that something? God, is it nice to have a touchscreen. Let's see what sonar looks like, traditional. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to dim this down. This is all going to need rain set. I got to be out the lake to do it. Menu. Background. And gauges. Back. Somehow, settings. Well, anyhow, you get the idea. I'll sit here and play with this. I ain't going to film all this. But it's in. Puts back together. And if anybody knows anybody that wants a really good 93 SB Garmin, this is what I just took off of here. Somebody give me 3.5. They can have it. There ain't nothing wrong with it. So anyhow, sorry I ain't been on here very much, folks, but there just really ain't nothing been going on. I finally got something in that was video worthy, and I wasn't going to film that fuel separator, what little bit was on here. But anyhow, thanks for tuning in. I hope it ain't too long until the next video. We was waiting on ice to do some ice fishing. It don't look like it's going to happen. If it does, maybe 2 or 3 days. We'll try to get that on film. But anyhow, get out there, catch some fish, and we'll see you on the next one.